So hello everybody, welcome to the Wow, it is Women Only Wednesday. We're here once again for what is going to be an absolute cracker, one of my favourite areas to riding in Zwift, which is the Mercury Islands. And it's going to take us out and around the electric route, nice short lap as well. Going to be quick, going to be fast, going to be entertaining. We're here bringing you the action. Full Speed Events powering the Women Only Wednesday Chaingang. It's coming out to you on the Full Speed Events YouTube channel. Hope you're tuned in and got those subscribe buttons. Don't forget, of course, you can catch up with us at Full Speed Events as well as at Matt Fix Pain for myself. I just get to put the words to it. Emma does all the work behind the scenes, and Emma you can catch up with at Biking Emma, and do get in touch on the Facebook page as well. Just put in Wow Women Only Wednesday on Facebook and get part of that community as well. So our riders lined up ready to go, as you can see just about there. It's 45 seconds to go, so we better get a move on and take a look at where we're going today. So we are heading, as you can see over there, get it the right way around, Matt, always helps. The electric loop. Now we've got you both the 3D and the 2D up on the screen, and that is because we have access to VeloViewer, the business when it comes to planning your routes, looking at your routes, working out what riding you've done and where you've headed. Our riders head out on the electric loop. Now it's 37k. They're going to do 4 laps of the route. They're then going to come around and finish after the 4th lap, and then there is a warm down. So our riders, you can just see directly above me, just starting to make the way out. And a quick reminder, as you can see on the lap here, this really is going to be key. Tonight is going to be about making sure that you stay on the group. The bumps are not big. This is not a huge elevation change on this, but there's enough to cause damage. So the group away, we know where we're heading, we know we're doing 4 laps, and we know that our yellow beacon is the one and only Foxy. Lisa Jane Late is our yellow beacon. Our red beacon, it's Emma. She's changed from yellow to red and is now doing the red beacon duty. So let's dive in with the riders. You can see, I think we are going to be watching, it is indeed the one and only Miss Cookie. So this is our lap banner as we're going underneath the neon arch here. There's like 1 or 2 people just doing a late join on the Chaingang. Always able to do that. So please do make sure you do jump on board. We're going to dive in with, first of all, our yellow beacon. That is Foxy. Foxy is with the beacon overhead on the yellow Tron bike, and nicely keeping it tucked up, already getting the instructions out there. And don't forget, of course, that as we make our way in through the yellow beacon is there to call the shot. So if you've never seen how the Chaingang works, it's really simple. Stay with the yellow beacon, stay with the yellow beacon, stay with the yellow beacon until they say 3 magic words. It's the same word repeated 3 times, and that word is go. So when you hear that 3 times in a row from our yellow beacon, from Foxy, Lisa Jane Lane, then please do make sure you remember there are no rules. You can do what you want. You can freewheel, ride backwards. You can do it artistic cycling style with 1 foot on the saddle and 1 foot on the handlebars. You can pull a wheelie all the way down. It really doesn't matter. We are more than happy for you to do whatever you want once you're on at that trigger point. And as you can see, as we take a little bit of a zoom in on the lap, we are making our way in through the wonders of Neokyo. Now, it looks like our red beacon has got a red jersey on as well, and I think just dropping back just to help get Wolf back on to the group. Wolf coming through actually about 2.8 watts per kilo, so going to be coming through fast here. So a very quick ride by Wolf to get up towards the front of the group. So at the moment, this group working well, and the group coming back on. Looks like Emma's going to help tow on our rider on to the back here. So That's the back of the group. You can see our beacon giving our rider a hand back into the group now. I know that we do have one rider out the back, and this is going to be the one and only Miss Cookie. Miss Cookie is here, and Miss Cookie will be riding and taking a little bit of a gentle spin in, hopefully. I hope you're feeling a little bit better once again, Sarah, and look forward to when you are back running the red bus with whatever treats and snacks and supplies Pop and Chris are on the bus. Now, taking a look at the group, Izzy Torrey in here from the Aeonian squad, in here, the Aeonian Bellissimas. We've got Emma Gilbert on board, Nick Soden, Pip Morn. We've got Adele Suster, Tracy Seeley's in here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Sandra McKay in here. Clark's in here, and it's Joe Blackburn now. Big transfer news. Just come in, hot off the presses. New in the Aeonian colours. On the first ride for the night, Joe Blackburn is now riding for Aeonian. This is probably the signing of the millennium. Well, okay, this month anyway. So Joe is now a rider for the Aeonian squad. Congratulations, Joe. Welcome on board to the Aeonian squad. Not have anything to do with it, but I do get to talk about it a lot. Joe did a first race last night. Joe, tell us about it. Tell us how you got on. First race last night. Did you whoop us? Basically, because I'm sure you did. It was awful. It was an absolutely grim course last night. Anybody who was racing last night, it was on the Glasgow Crit. It was basically 10 maximal sprints. Maybe somebody would like to ask Emma how she got on our red beacon tonight. Emma also raced last night. And be interested to see what people think. Although Emma was racing in the D squad rather than the A squad, so racing on the comeback from being poorly. Emma did better than the week before. Well, yeah, that's true. Emma indeed did better than the week before. That's not difficult. There we go. Somebody's actually asked Nicola Soden. Thank you, Nick. Can't be more subtle than that. If she's still obstructed with her answers, ask her what position she got. See, no answer. She's just dodging it. Oh, fill the gaps. Fill the gaps. Coming from our yellow beacon from more details. Yes, exactly, Izzy. I'm liking this. More details, please, Emma. Oh, there we look at that. No getting out of it. No escaping. It's a good job she can't hear me, unless she's got the telly on, which she probably has. When she do an artistic position. They're still waiting as well. Yeah, they're not going to let her go with this one. Might have been an Aeonian 1, 2, 3. Yes, and which one of those was Emma, I wonder? Everybody did better than last week. I think it was a much better course. It was Aeonian 1, 2, 3. Now, I think it's going to be very interesting because we have got Claire Richardson in here for the Aeonians as well. Tell you what, there's going to be a lot of Aeonian jerseys in this because we've got the gang in here, got Joe Blackburn in here. Emma might have had a win. Yeah, she did. Totally very coy. She did indeed win. Well, the Aeonian squad massing up the back. So let's just take a little look. Looks like that's enough talking. So it looks like a couple of people who are on there. Emma couldn't walk down the stairs this morning. No, she couldn't walk up the stairs last night either, to be fair. That might be the celebration. Okay, so it looks like two of our riders clearly did read the script beforehand. Ride with the yellow until it says GGG. So basically what we tend to do is if we get a couple of flies, we tend to ignore them. It's really easy, so we'll stay with the front because we've got rear mobs on board. Evening rear, regular rider on the way through. We go to see rear looking pretty smooth once again. Julie Clark on board. We've got Tracy Seeley, the Terminator, who is no doubt riding on the Donny Chaingang members only ride last night. Tracy Seeley, Tracy, if you've got the sound up, tell us how it went last night. Put it up on the board. Tell us if it was an absolute fire. Was it off-road, on-road, gritty, grim, tough, brutal, easy? It's never easy. It's a Donny Chaingang. That was on last night. So it looks like Fiona Russell just nicely in this group as well. Fiona tucked in with the Goose. Tracy Seeley here, Pip Morn in the group of Della Souster in. Looks like Joe tucked well in here. Izzy Torrey in. The Red Beacon is in. Fiona Russell just dropping out towards the back. Let's have a look up near the front. We've got Helen Louise in here from the HS squad. So Helen just going to take a quick check. Nice kit there. So the gang making their way in through the arcade. What I like is the Tron bikes lined up so you can play Zwift at the side in the arcade. The Fab members night, new routes. Top three was Finn, Aaron and Sam. Oof, that's a brutal night. New course. Oh, I think it was Big Ring, if I remember correctly, which is quite one of the new loops on the south side of Wartopia. Let's see if Russ going to put those in for the main gang. It's always good to get the groups out on them nice and early. Now, Emma Gilbert looking strong, already up on to the front. Taking a little bit of a check, so there's some shouts out going in. Rear Mob's just having to do a bit of a jump back in here. She's having to wind up. Yep, Big Ring, Fab route, long, which Tracy likes. Yeah, Tracy Seeley basically doesn't get out of bed. If she doesn't get a route that's more than is it 60k long? Oh no, 30k long. Sorry, then that is it. Drop out from rear Mob's. No rear. If you get regular dropouts, get in touch, send a message to Emma or me. We can run you through some tips and cheats and tricks. That basically means you won't get dropouts. And there's lots of different things you can see. I think you can see that rear just getting another little one. We do indeed in there. Oh, sorry, Tracy. Miles. Nobody works in miles. Who works in miles anymore? Nobody. Why would you work in miles? So it looks like Emma is just dropping in towards the back. I'm just going to pull the rest of the gang in this way round. Rebecca just pulling it onto the back of the group. All good in the pack, let's rumble. Real mileage. No, we don't do mileage. We do kilometerage. No, we don't. It's called getting in the case. Mileage. How old school. Miles are bad on Zwift. Very bad on Zwift. Do you know why miles are very bad on Zwift? Because if you use miles on Zwift, your mass drops points slower, which is not good. So it looks like the wonderful world of Mercurio has just been a little bit glitchy, as you can see. We need drop points. Everybody needs drop points. So if you don't get drop points, you don't get good discs. Now, Looks like we have got glitchy night on Zwift City, and that is because we are getting binned out of the group here very regularly. So it looks like the latest updates bringing us down to 1 or 2 riders. Very helpful. It's not good. I'm sure there's a group in there somewhere. Let's try Foxy. Let's try our beacon. May have to start our beacons all night long. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so the pace being called up to 2.5 watts per kilo. So like Fiona Russell just sitting at 2.5 on the front here. Foxy sat immediately behind us, go down past the arcades here. That group still holding together, the red holding on the back. Anybody off the front will soon find themselves being caught and passed all the way through. Miss Cookie just took out the back of the group as they come in through. Looking good at the moment though. Looking good at the moment. Gang still all tightly together on the way around. Coming up to 8.3k. For anyone who's new to us, we're not mad really, says Anna. Yes you are. You're all mad. You're all running in circles, says the man who spent the afternoon running around in circles. Nothing wrong with a bit of madness. Can you sing the song? I can, but I'm not. I know I've just had a double quick check through, but I was actually looking at the one was Wimbledon and one was already. If I do it, I'll get another ban. I got ASL wanted to ban me. It was really interesting. Can't. If I sing the song, do you know what happens? We'll get banned off Facebook and YouTube. We got banned on YouTube. We got banned on YouTube last week on the ride on the Donny Chaingang for copying supposedly the ASO Tour de France round Paris on Zwift. Only we didn't have their footage. We had me commentating. We had the Donny Chaingang on the race. So I can't sing it, because if I do, then I'll be in trouble. And if I play it, then I'll be in even more trouble. And I'm already coasting close to a YouTube ban anyway, with the amount of times we tell people to get lost with their copyright claims. We know everything we use is original. We support the artists that we use music from as well, including Mocha. And massive thank you to the Mocha, who provides us with our music for both the WoW, for the Chaingang, and lots of other shows as well. So thank you very much, buddy. Some great tunes, some great music that we can play and not get in trouble with the YouTube police. I used to have a Womble single actually on vinyl. We wish you a wombling Merry Christmas. There you go. Totally random. Looks like the bus looking to pick up a passenger on the way. It is indeed quick already up on the front. He's winding up. Looks like Helen, you've got the offer of jumping on the truck with Emma. I'll tell you something, it's a good kit. It's almost from the kit from the gang. So spin up 3, spin up 3. Okay, so going to spin up on the chain gang. We are currently, let's jump in with the gang. 19 minutes 23 seconds in, 10.3k under the wheels, leading group all together at the moment pretty much. Looks like Emma and Helen are going to form the bus as they make their way in and round. So it looks like Emma just waiting to pick up the first person to come and sample the buffet on the red bus. The red bus is our group that we're going to be taking around, and that generally rolls around about 2 to 2.5 watts per kilo. Again, I'm just pinging up the message board. It is always worth making sure you grab yourself, get the message board. If you want to know how to do it, you're watching live, it's dead easy. Press M, and you can message everybody. You can type whatever you want. It does get filtered slightly. So it looks like one of the riders who was on the front now starting to drift back. The red beacon will be no doubt snaffling them up. Looks like around about the 2 is going to be the pace. We're just going to see if they hold together. Looks like Helen and Emma are there at the back. That's the whole point of having our red beacon. It's there to look after our riders, and we do watch all our riders in and around. Busy time on Zwift at the moment with lots of events going off. I've got to say a big thanks to James and all the gang at Zwift. I know that there's been a little bit of work being going in to take us to the end of the WoW season. Emma has made plans. She has a cunning plan, my lord. So she's gone through a lot of different things. Okay. Are we drinking? This is the WoW chain gang. Of course everybody's drinking. The question is how many of them are actually drinking what they're supposed to, and how many of them are drinking on gin. Ooh, so Emma's saying that she's got everything sorted until March, which is everything brilliant. Because that means if you sign up for links, and you can do that, we will be sending them out very shortly. So once they come through and we have those links, we'll be updating those. So if you grab yourself a registration for the chain gangs, basically all you need to do is go online, put your details in with the email, and we send you all the links. You don't have to search through the Zwift events. It keeps on going through. So basically you get all the links and you get them, and then you can just join them now. Not in 6 months' time, not in March, not in whenever. Not worry about whether you've got it come through. The WOW links will all come direct to your inbox. All you need to do is sign up. We don't pass your details on to anybody else. It's literally held at full speed events, and we use it very simply to send you the links. That's what it says on the tin, that's what we do. And that's all we do. You don't send it to sell it to anyone else. Same true of the Donny Chaingang as well. You can get there to all of the full speed events, and it's really simple. It's www.buytickets.at/full-speed events. Register for them all, free of charge, no cost. We don't charge you a registration fee. We don't charge you anything at all for it. We also don't sell those details, pass those details on to anyone. In fact, for the Donny Chaingang, when there is a competition, we actually we pass the details on to the firm of the names of the winners, and then we give the contact details of the firm to the winners without the giving away the winners' emails. So if nobody wants the details passed on, then it's really easy. Don't claim your prize. Why you wouldn't, I don't know, because, for example, on the Donny Chaingang, we have the Sport of Gritty. Got to say a massive thank you to Caroline and Neil from Gritty, the Sustainable Sports Apparel. They are the people who have looked after the members all month with the discounts, and they're covering all of the Chaingang season, all the Zwift season, right the way through until the end of March. And there is a members-only giveaway. So if you're a member of the Donny Chaingang, then if part of the supporters club, like Tracy Celius, for example, then guess what? In the draw. And the spinny wheel of death might be back. I might have already pre-programmed it. Triple checked everybody's in there and see if I can get everybody named out of it. Take one last chance on it. And if it doesn't work this time, you know what? Or if there's any queries on it, it's going to be binned. But it does look good. Okay, taking a left-hand turn. In with Tracy Seeley, just behind Julie Bratton, who's in there as well. It's pretty, yeah. The only thing I couldn't do was couldn't get a black and white wheel, Tracy, for the spinning wheel. And I think if you are a member, it's 1 in 55 chance of taking the win. What are the prizes? I hear you ask. Well, I can't see it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It is really simple. We're going to be giving away one voucher of £100 and one voucher of £150 to 2 winners from the Donny Chaingang. It is one rider, one prize, so you can't win 250 quid's worth. So if that name comes out twice, because it is random, these things can happen, then we'll just ignore them, just spin the wheel again. So, if you want to be in it to win it, you have to be a member. Now, in December, we have a very special giveaway. It means that every member of the Donny Chaingang will be able to benefit, because OTE are looking after our riders in December. Let's just put it this way. If you were going to stock up with OTE, there is one time to do it. Don't buy any in November if you're a member of the Donny Chaingang. Buy it in December. It's going to be well worth it. Right. All right, as well on the way round the route. Let's take a little bit of a zoom out. Looks like the gang nicely moving here. Pretty comfortable pace as they come in around and just making their way in and through. So, Emily's back on the bunch. I think she's been a very smart Red Beacon there. Oh, and on the timing as well. So our Red Beacon has just come in through and has jumped back in against Helen Stocks. So our Red Beacon currently having to sit. I'm not sure our Red Beacon signed up to do 3 watts per kilo on the group at the end of a day after a race, but is riding. can see the regular suspects in here. Should we see if we can do some ride-ons on the way round for our riders from us here at Full Speed Events. Here we go, we're just going to drop a few. An excellent demonstration of the drop in and drop out. Yes, it is indeed. Oh, Mr. Certainly so. Rats and Julia, here we go. Sorry. Oh, we're dropping the thumbs up. Well, let's drop everyone. There we go. This cookie's definitely going to get a thumbs up. We'll just lose the little on there. Okay, let's see how many people can we drop thumbs up to. It's not actually that straightforward when you are here in the studio, but we're going to try and see how many thumbs up we can rain down on people. So if you're without a thumbs up, let us know from where we are. Sealy, anybody without a thumbs up, shout now, quick. Doing as many ride-ons as I can now. Julie Clark up on the front here of the gang. He has to ignore the positions a little bit tonight because one rider has decided they're doing their own thing. Quite why you join a ride and do your own thing, I don't know. Maybe it's just the advantage of being able to get in and ride around in the group. There we go. And it's just great to be with friends. Didn't actually sign up for the speed, but great to be riding with friends. Yes, I would love to be able to tell you just how big Emma's smile is whenever she finishes doing the Donny Chaingang, but she'd tell me off. But it's massive. My shoulder's broad, I can deal with it. So Tracy just on the way through with McKay and Co. The pace is getting quicker. You keep seeing that one. You see the speeds going through the segments on the way in and through. So let's take a look. The red beacon, the yellow beacon's rolling around pretty much together here, which is what we want to see. The red beacon just hanging around the back of the bunch. Looks like Izzy Torrey, teammate on your squad in here as well. That banner is indeed the banner. That is our finish. It is 6 laps in total, I think, if I remember correctly. So what we can do, just as a quick reminder, good job Emma give me the full instructions before she goes on the bike. Let's take a look at the route. 4 laps on there, 37k in total. So that is the lap banner. I think that is 2 laps done. And as you can see by the top of your screen, they're on 18k, 18.3. So 2 lots of 18.3. It's going to get you around about that 37 marker. So that should be about right, if you want to trust my maths. But there's a quick reminder for you. It is a big lap. It's a full-on best part of 9k lap, 8.9 kilometres to get round the lap. So 4 laps of the route. So as you can see, that is the banner. Basically, you come around that tiny little part of the route, the little arrowhead at the bottom of the map. And that is where you get the banner on the way through the group, but working well at the moment and looking good. Doesn't look like anybody's in too much trouble at the moment as the gang come in through and round, but we'll see how everybody gets on. Certainly looks to me at the minute that the electric loop is a good loop, and everybody seems to be holding pretty much to the pace, which is key stuff. So half ride distance as they come in through under that banner. Just going underneath the green sprint here. Russell just squeezing through nicely there, just picking up a cheeky green jersey on the way through, the fastest time. So, looks like Miss Cookie, having done her ride for today, behaving herself. Done and dusted. Good to have Sarah on board. I'm sure we'll see her on the gang as well. Del Souster in here in the Atticus jersey, looking pretty smooth in there. This group, I tell you something, nobody's coming out on their way out. Fiona Russell, you mean you can't multitask and do that? Honestly, I don't know. Surely, actually no, to be honest, do whatever you need to do. We want everybody to come on the gang, have fun, do whatever they need to do, and jump off when they need to. That's the whole point. Not sure you could coffee break it. Probably not going to be enough time, sadly. So the gang rolling round. Looks like we've still got that tight-knit group. Being shepherded by Foxy Lisa Jane Late at the helm tonight. Doing the business once again. Something. This is a compact group. You can't actually go on up with a helicopter all that often because it gets blanked out by the tall buildings and the skyline. You can do it just about as you come through a couple of spots. This long curve being one of them. Start group looking good. Nice straight blob. Nice straight group, which is what we need to see. Really smart to see the riders looking super smooth. It really is working out very well. No dramas. Stood for a slot machine from Emma. So I thought we'd just jump in with the tactics squad, just having a quick swap up on a couple of updates on the latest Zwift update, just to double check how it played out when we had the WOW running. It's all good. They're just in with Sandra McCabe, Tactic UK WRT, the women's race team. And if you like the cut of Tactic UK's WRT's jib, and let's face it, who wouldn't, with the best design jersey in the business, best colourways, brightest the business, and of course doing a great line and having fun and racing hard as well. Please do get in touch with them. You can pick them up on social media. Don't forget the Tactic Women's Race Team. Easiest way to get hold of them is on the Tactic _ UK _ WRT. So Tactic UK Women's Race Team. So that's Tactic _ UK _ WRT. Get in touch with Tactic Women's Race Team. Have a chat with them. They're open for applications for the 2024 season. So really important. Do get in touch with them and let them know if you fancy jumping on and joining them. They're one of the real fast guys on the Chaingang and on the Rise. just been watching the chat, and I'm desperate to say something about the fact Emma riding a team shoe. But I'm not. Sean Gravel, September the 7th. Indeed, come and join us out here at the Full Speed events in France. We are going to be helping our team, and it's going to be the Gravel Sportif on the 7th. It will be the Flanders Sportif, which, to be honest, given the state of some of the roads that we sent you down on the Flanders Sportif, you might consider just fast road tyres on your gravel bike as being actually the more appropriate thing to ride anyway on there. So now it's double weekend on there. So 7th and 8th of September, plenty of space to come up and stop at one of the amazing gîtes, the amazing hotels very close by. If you fancy staying on the canvas in September, it's still warm this year. It was 35 degrees for the Gravel Sportif on Saturday. We have to put in extra water stops. It is lovely and hot, lovely and warm. You are more than welcome to come and stop in the orchard or in the backfield at our HQ here in France, and that's extended to anybody who's been a member of the Donny Chaingang. More than welcome to come out and jump on board and get out and ride. Now, this is just going to be keeping everybody in suspense. 37 minutes, 38 minutes at the moment, 21k done. It's a long hold. It is. It's going to be 3 laps complete, I think, out of the 4. We're going to come through here at 27. So indeed, this is going to be a full hot lap. It is go, go, go. So this is the finish next lap. It is go, 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 go time. Who's got the power-ups? Look at them being dropped down here. I'd say somebody's dumped a burrito on everybody on the way through. I think that's Claire Richardson who's chucked the burrito out in the on the dark grey Specialised S-Works with the disc on there. The back of the team from the Union all pretty much on the same back, I suspect, because they were racing on it yesterday. Look at this, it's starting to do damage. This is about being able to stay with the pace. I think Pip Morn he's just feeling the pressure, so is Adele Suster. Emma from Full Speed Events is jumped off the back. So just dropping off the back of the group. So that gap's starting to open. 7 seconds to Morn. It's going to be 1 lap to go. Who's going to be able to hold this? Suster and Morn are going to be distanced at the moment. The red beacon is moving pretty quick. So Pitmon heading towards the red bus, I think. Motoring along there. It looks like Adele Suster's going to be heading for the bus. It's just behind. and could well be the place to be. Putting a bit of a squeeze on at the moment. Emma from full speed advance, Red Beacon just holding off the pace. I mean, Pip going at 3.3 watts per kilo. That's a big old pace. Now main group: Blackburn, Bratton, McKay, Gilbert. Looks like Soden in here, Rhea Mobs in here, Claire Richardson in, Izzy Torrey, Foxy Yellow Beacon tucked in nicely. Dooley's in here, Tracy Seeley in here as well. This group still compact, not really lost too many. So Pip says she's got tech issues. So saying leave, I'm not sure if she does who's going to be in front, Pip, to be honest. So Pip is back in the game. Got Pip in there. And Emma coming up at pace. So it looks like Emma's going to be picking up Pip, see if she can bring them back in. Suster just in front. So I think if they get them together, three of the Boss, Morn and Suster in there. If you're wondering why we're ignoring Wolf, because they've gone round already done a full lap off the front of the slate with the go. It has really just brought them back into the mix now. So looks like they're not going to get back on the bus. The bus is moving too quick now. Back on the main peloton. The peloton moving too quick. It looks like Emma Gilbert deciding to keep the pace hard for everybody to come around this sort of sweeping right-hand turn. As the train goes down the side here. They spread back out across the road again. They're all waiting. They know they've got to make it out and around. This is going to be really interesting. So 4 and a bit laps in total. We're on to the last lap. We finish at the neon banner. Then there's a warm down to the blue banner. She's working hard here. She is, blimey. I just saw 5 watts per kilo coming out of Foxy. Foxy really winding this up at the moment on a Yellowtron bike. They can just see the rest of them behind, having to scramble for the wheels behind Foxy. Oh, move over the top. Look at this big dig by Izzy Torrey. She's chosen the moment, going over the top and into the underpasses to go. Torrey's gone for this. Who's going to chase down here? Now, there may be many Aeonian riders on here, but I tell you something, there's so many that all actually want this for themselves now. So it looks like Torrey's gone. Blackburn wants to go over the top. It's great to see Torrey and Blackburn in a real move. We've got Richardson coming up as well. I tell you something, Blackburn, Torrey and Richardson, 3 Aeonian riders. This tactic squad have got to go like crazy. So have people like Tracy the Terminator, Emma Dooley, Julie Clark, Ramos, Emma Gilbert, Julie Bratton. Potentially they could all be in there, but they've got to move hard. They've got to move fast to get back in with the Flying Joe. Blackburn, who's on the front. The amazing Izzy Torrey is right on her heels. 2 very strong riders. They've gone clear, and no doubt this could be the battle for the finish coming up if they can hold on. They've still got a fair way to go. Go into the arcade. 2 leaders, 7 seconds a gap. So it looks like the gap's actually showing us that there are 2 main chasing groups as they go through. To 8 seconds, you've got Dooley, you've got Tracy Seeley, you've got Nicola Soden, Claire Richardson in there. Then a further 7 seconds back, you've got Foxy, Clark, and Mobbs, and Gilbert. Then McKay at the moment in no man's land. Then it's going to be Bratton. Then it's going to be Suster with Morn and with Emma from Full Speed Invest, not all that far off. So, leading duo coming through town, some busy junction this. No problems for our riders, so you chicane their way through the streets. So, 2 leaders, 4 riders at 10 seconds, 4 riders at 18 seconds. Then we're in 1s and 2s after that. Back to our red beacon. Torrey and Blackburn together. Now are they going to take turns? Easy way to tell the difference between them. You've got Joe Blackburn on a great bike for tonight. Got the discs in. These are the fastest wheel set and the lightest wheel set on Zwift on a course like this by far. On an aero bike, on a course like that, that is of benefit over a Zwift Concept 1 bike. So the Zwift Concept 1, the Tron bike as it is known, because it basically looks like something out of the Tron game, will be giving away time, but not everybody has the advantage, has got the time to the amount of time spent on the game to amass the best bike. Torrey at the moment just losing ground to Blackburn. Blackburn continuing to push now. Can Soden and Dooley and Seeley pull back? The rider in front, Izzy Torrey, is 15 seconds in front. This gap could come down. 4 against 1 doesn't sound a fair fight. It's not, and it's going to aid them that there are 4 of them to cut into that draft. Blackburn is on the front solo. So here we go. This is moving up. The pace is starting to get pretty quick. So they're just pushing in with the bus here. So looks like they're going on the way in through. So look at this. Going to be a catch made here. Foxy's a group of 4 working harder than the Dooley, Richardson, Seeley and Soden group. This is going to make 8 riders. We're going to have Blackburn on the front solo, 16 seconds to Torrey, and then a further 17 seconds to a group of 8 riders. Now these guys need to work together. This is where they've got to push. Do not get put off by anybody from AEO not pulling the weight. You've got strength in depth against them here. There's plenty of non-Ionian jerseys, and if they work together, they could pull back Torrey. That would be taking away that second place spot. Torrey's just dropped a burrito. It isn't going to affect anybody behind at the moment. So this really is tough. Meanwhile, yep, Joe Blackburn is indeed on a roll again. Well, they say when you sign for a new team, you get reinvigorated. I'm not sure Joe Blackburn needed any reinvigoration. She was absolutely flying anyway. She's continuing that onwards at the moment. So just making her way around these twists, and she's still got fair distance to go, but holding the pace at the minute. 21 seconds back to Torrey, and the gap is now at 12 seconds. And this group has fractured once again. You've got Seeley, you've got Richardson, Soden and Dooley. Then Gilbert, Mobbs, Clark and Foxy have just been distanced back off the back. They need to get back on that front group. They went to a group of 8. They've gone back to 2 groups of 4. This is where they need to push. They do not want to let Torrey off the hook here. Keep her working hard. Keep the pressure on. They've lost another 2 seconds as Torrey responds to that chase behind. 23 seconds up the road, though. It is Blackburn who is absolutely flying now. If you look it up at the map, top right-hand side of the screen, you will see that there is the almost diamond shape as you come round, sweeping right bend, tight left, in past the pens and into the banner. That's it, it's game over, job done. And Blackburn is likely to see that line come the soonest. She's in P1, in position number 1. Very tough stuff to pull Blackburn back now. Looks like Torrey is behind. She is in danger of being pulled back here. She's yo-yoing up and down on pace. You can just see as we saw that helicopter shot. We just saw the yellow beacon potentially just coming round the corner into the distance. We're just going to take another look with the helicopter. Can't see the gap down. Meanwhile, Blackburn coming down the park. Got the left hand to do the right gains. And in through past the pen. She's nearly here. Torrey in second place. Should be able to hold this. She's yo-yoing up and down at the moment. She's on the edge. Dooley is going to be in a battle. This is going to be a fight for third place. So the final podium position is going to be between Dooley, Soden. It's going to be Tracy Richardson in there as well as Claire Richardson, Tracy Seeley, as well as Nicholas Soden, Emma Dooley, all going to be fighting 4 riders, 1 podium spot available. And if they mess about too much finessing, can see Emma Gilbert, Rhea Mobbs, Julie Clark, and Foxy, the one and only Lisa Jane Late, getting on to the group as well. This is going to be tight. Joe Blackburn, though, absolutely flying. Your winner tonight is Joe Blackburn, flying around the course, no problems at all. Joe can ease off now. Torrey on her way into the banner. She's going to take second place here today. This is absolutely an amazing ride by both Joe Blackburn and Izzy Torrey. That is what you call perfect timing. Behind it's between Soden and Richardson. Richardson's going to take third, making it an Aeonian 1, 2, 3. Soden in fourth for Tactic, then Seeley Dooley coming through. Mobbs is in. Oh, she's ghosted her way out. We're seeing a ghost here. Where's she going to reappear? You can just see that Dooley is on the way through, but I think Mobbs just got that. Oh, she pops a bit in front. She did. So what a sneaky move. That was a very fast finish. Gilbert comes in and through, I think, with that group. What a finish. I'm sure everybody will have a tale to tell. Foxy doing an amazing job tonight. Thank you very much, Lisa, for keeping the front in order and making sure everybody did what they needed to do. Behind, it's going to be our next finisher in the shape of Tactic, teammate of the Sudden, going to be Sandra McKay. Foxy, you were never going to let us down, we know that. If you fancy having a go, being a yellow beacon or a red beacon, the slots are full. But put your name down for next time. You never know. Always good to know who fancies having a go. Right. Left turn. Let's see. Who's going to take it? Who's got the kick for the line? Remember, the run for the line is into the banner. And we have the one and only Sammy Stewart on Yellow Beacon duties next week. Can't wait for that. That's going to be really brutal, I'm sure. Although Sammy on the way back from injury. So it's going to be Pitmon going through, then Wolf, then Bratton going through, followed by Adela Suster. Great ride by Adela. And looks like it's going to be our rider on the way in. Good 15-minute warm down, and it's always important on the way through. That's why we always make sure that there is room to roll in. Now, next week is Tempest Fugitive Flatlines. We've got Sammy Stewart as our Yellow Beacon. And it's going to be an absolute flyer. A massive thank you to Emma for being our Red Beacon. And even bigger thank you to Foxy for being our Yellow Beacon. An absolutely cracking night tonight on the Wow Chaingang. An absolute flyer. So brilliant. You can watch the chats going. That will continue almost and onto the Facebook page. Don't forget, please do jump on to the Facebook page. Really important. Keep that community going. Keep the spirit going. It's great to see how everybody gets on as Foxy makes her way into towards the finish. A quick reminder that we can only do this with your support, so thank you very much for doing it. We want to see more riders on. Jump on board. Come and have a go. You're going to get loads of support, lots of chat about gin and cakes and everything else under the sun. It's going to be covered. We'll cover all of our riders on the way in and through. If you want more details, don't hesitate to get in touch. The best person to get in touch with is Emma Martin, who is our Red Beacon tonight. Emma available at Biking Emma on Instagram. Biking Emma on Instagram. How easy could it be? If you want to get in touch with me, it's at Matt Fix the Pain. Don't forget, we've got lots more action coming up tomorrow. I was going to say on Thursday. It's tomorrow. Blimey, that comes around quick. It is the Donny Chaingang, open to all riders, and you just need to register on buytickets.at. At Full Speed Events, basically. So it's buytickets.at/Full Speed Events, and you can pick up a registration join in 25 hours to 1 hour before we have the registration, so we can get rid of spam bots, ne'er-do-wells, and make sure that the gang is going to run well. Also, we've got coming up the amazing Sunday Race Club. Really looking forward to that, where we have our finals on Sunday Race Club. Slightly different platform, but another great part of the eSports platforms, all part of cycling's newest discipline. And don't forget, of course, that that is big money, 50,000 AED for the winning team in Category 1, 10,000 AED for the winner of the Category 1 individual. 4 categories, 4 sets of prizes, big prizes in each of them. And the teams, do have a watch of that and come and join us on there as well. Have a ride on that. We've got lots coming up. We've got cyclocross coming up not too far away at Flamanville. Don't forget, of course, keep in touch with us at Biking Emma, at Mount Face Spain, and of course at Full Speed Events. But from Emma, from Foxy, and from all of the WOW Chain Gang, stay safe. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.